Hey there, good morning, USA audience. This is Mr. Nick B, your host. Uh, Welcome to this will be a shorter version. It will be a special Sunday episode. A rare special Sunday episode. This is airing around midnight, somewhere, probably between 1 and 2. You'll probably get notification. Let's see here. So anyway, my first article, probably my one and only article, is I'm doing this right before I'd like to go to bed, so that you can have it on Sunday morning. So at any rate, this is from the New York Post, by Dean. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need my readers or my cheaters. I need my reader cheaters. Dean Balsamany, November 18, 2017, 7:37 p.m. Updated. Okay, so the website wants to be weird here. Alright, let's try it this way. Hang tight. Don't abandon me here. Anyway, this is give me one moment here. Shock sex harass claim. Cuomo turned blind eye to pervert under his nose. In update, woman has stepped forward to reveal she is the sex harass accuser who prompted the investigation or the resignation last month of high-ranking. Let's try this again. Okay, well, it's not gonna work that way. Hang on. Resignation last month of a high-ranking Governor Cuomo appointee, and to accuse the governor of repeatedly ignoring his pal's horrific acts. In a shocking Manhattan federal court lawsuit filed Saturday, Lisa Marie Cater alleges former Empire State Development Corp. Regional President William Sam Hoyt got her a job at the DMV and then leveraged it to manipulate, sexually harass, and sexually assault her. So the bombshell complaint, which names Cuomo and Hoyt as defendants, says Cater contacted Cuomo's office no less than 6 times, but met desirable deliberate indifference. The barrage of unwanted kisses, crotch-grabbing, stalking, and daily calls, emails, and sex continued for a year until Cater found herself on the brink of nervous breakdown, according to court papers. Excuse me one moment. Sorry, I took my eyes off the TV here for the moment. So when Miss Cater reported a complaint regarding Mr. Hoyt, it was immediately referred to the state employees relations office for an investigation. Alfonso David Cuomo's counsel told the Post at the same time Mr. Hoyt was instructed to have no further interaction with the complainant and to cooperate fully with the investigation. Cater 51 first met Hoyt 55 at a fundraiser in 2008 when the Buffalo Democrat was a state assemblyman. 7 years later, in the fall of 2005, she was the victim of domestic abuse and about to be evicted. She began reaching out to local public officials, including Hoyt, for help. Hoyt, by then the local boss of ESDC, a powerful state agency that funnels millions in taxpayer money to economic development initiatives, began emailing her about jobs and apartments. Some missives were flirtatious, the suit says, and made it a point to advise Cater of his powerful position with the state and closeness to the governor, that he was in charge of patronage positions. That gives nobody call or authority to ever harm somebody else, ever. I don't care what kind of positions of power. And that's why there's so much talk about Article 5 and Convention of States. Not just talk anymore. I would seriously recommend doing some homework and research on Convention of States, COS, and Article 5, what it all means to you and your state. Illinois, I don't know how much that would help you, because you got Chicago there that apparently is a, what is it? It's a sanctuary city, I guess. So, at one time I thought I might like to live in Chicago, but, I think I'm safer right where I'm at. Anyway, so, shall we finish this up here? That fall, he helped her get an apartment, and in February 2016, he landed her a non-union secretarial job with a $30,000 salary in a predominantly union DMV office in Erie County, she said. He hung this job over my head, she told the Post in her first on-the-record interview. I felt like a possession of his. One day, Hoyt rang her doorbell and then groped and kissed her, leaving her in a state of shock, according to court papers. Fearful she would lose her job, she adopted a go-along-to-get-along disposition. The harassing calls, texts, and emails continued even when he was vacationing with his wife, the suit says. Let me just say, I'm not married, but if you're married, and you have a happy marriage, infidelity is that's not a good thing, okay? If you're married and unhappily married, I would seek serious counsel. You don't ditch your wife or your spouse. I'm unmarried, but I can see clearly that, you get married for the right reasons and you'll never divorce. So I just, I don't know. I don't know where all these people think they can get away with just go sexually harass, their sexual perversion with other people. I don't get it. Just because you're powerful? If that's the case, then our governments need serious help and serious work and reform. Anyway, so the harassing calls, texts, and emails continued, even when he was vacationing with his wife, the suit says. The 5'10" caller would receive texts and emails from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, the suit says. In one text, the 5'7" Hoyt sent a nude photo and asked, "Do you think I look tan?" What a weirdo. Maybe shoot him right between the, Shoot him right in that back pie hole there. Plug his cork up back there. Maybe he'll be constipated enough he'll leave everybody else alone. Of course, I was just kidding. Kater came to fear Hoyt's instability and anger, the suit says. She twice called the governor's office to file harassment complaints, according to court papers. The first time she received no direction or referral. The second time she was advised to complain to the harasser's boss, which confused her since she considered Cuomo to be Hoyt's boss. Next, she tried to email a complaint via an address on the governor's webpage, but received no response. The suit says she then communicated through Cuomo's Facebook page and was again ignored, the suit says. By August 2016, Kater was out of work on disability and had mentally hit rock bottom, according to court papers. In the midst of her breakdown, Kater knew with certainty that she must confront her abuser. She and Hoyt met at a park in Buffalo. Hoyt inexplicably brought sandwiches. Kater declared, "I don't care, I can't be abused by you anymore. I can't mentally handle this. Take my job, take my apartment, I don't care." Hoyt, in a fit of predatory rage, grabbed Kater by the crotch and squeezed as hard as he could, the suit says. "You know this is what I want," he allegedly said. What a disgusting ignoramus. Disgusting little ape. He ought to go back to, do I finish this part? Oh my gosh. Whew. Surprised I'm reading this. I'm surprised I'm able to get through it. Once again, he says, "You know this is what I want," he allegedly said. Devastated, Kater sought psychological help after the park meeting and also went to victims advocates at the Erie County DA's office. She told Hoyt that he had destroyed her mentally and how she would need counseling and maybe even an institution. She demanded that he inform his boss, Governor Cuomo, of what took place, the suit says. Hoyt explicitly told Kater that he had spoken with his boss, governor's office, that Hoyt was told to make this guy go away. To make this go away, the suit says. Hoyt followed orders and made Kater go away, the suit continues. The agreement referenced a $50,000 in hush money. Hoyt offered Kater in exchange. He demanded her silence, the suit says. David flatly denied anyone at the governor's office ordered Hoyt to make this go away, saying it is contrary to demonstrable facts, including the 3 separate investigations launched into the initial complaint. In October 2016, Kater signed a confidentiality deal. Her current attorney, Paul Legary, told the Post he was not representing her at the time. Hoyt's attorney, Terrence M. Connors, told the Post the payout came from Hoyt's personal account and not state funds. Yes, Kater continued to seek Cuomo's help. After receiving a generic mass email on women's issues from the governor's office, she saw a glimmer of hope, the suit says. She responded to the email by writing, "If you care so much about women's issues, why do you allow Sam Hoyt to continue to harass me both verbally and sexually?" The suit alleges the email was read by Noreen Van Doren, described as an attorney and employee for the governor's office. The governor's office disputed this and said works for a different state. This office disputed this and said she works for a different state agency. The woman discussed the charges, and as the end of the conversation, Van Dorn allegedly asked, "What is it that you want? Money?" Kater, appalled, said she hung up. Van Dorn emailed her, apologized, and referred her to the Inspector General's office, the suit says. Any allegations that anyone offered the complainant a bribe is divorced from reality, said the Governor's Council. Amid a state investigation, Hoyt resigned almost a year later on October 30th, 2017. October 30th, 2017, excuse me. The governor has never spoken to Mr. Hoyt about this, a spokesman for Cuomo told the Post. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul praised him as he announced his exit from the $157,000 a year post, which he claimed was to take a better job. The Hoyt family has been contributing to this community for generations, so we wish him well in his journey to the private sector and appreciate the great work he's done on behalf of the state. Hochul told reporters. Great work. If you're that much of a sex fiend, sex addict, I suggest you get some help. The next day it was released in the press that Hoyt had been accused of sexual harassment and paid his unnamed accuser $50,000. Hoyt denied the harassment charge and said he tried to end a consensual relationship but was threatened by the woman. Kater said she broke the confidentiality agreement when she saw Cuomo officials tossing public bouquets at a man who had ruined her life. At the time, she refused to be named publicly. This guy is leaving with fanfare. This isn't right. Nobody has listened to me from day one. They're all acting like they don't know a damn thing about it, she told the Post. Hoyt, who took over his late father's assembly seat in 1992 and served in Albany until 2010, is no stranger to sexual scandals. While a lawmaker, he had an affair with a 23-year-old student intern that began in 2003 and continued through 2005. The Turst came to light in 2008 after a blogger posted lurid emails between the two. He was reprimanded by since disgraced Speaker Sheldon Silver in order to steer clear of student aids. Despite his history, Cuomo appointed the fellow Dem to the lucrative economic development post in Buffalo in 2011. Alright, so that is from the New York Post. I'm not going to read anymore. I'm kind of tired. And I'm hoping that you guys will stay with this channel. I'm looking forward to serving you. Bringing you more news, more entertainment, more excitement. And hopefully one day we can bring down Good Morning America. And the likes Today Show and all them. We probably will never bring them down, but maybe we can cut them down to size. Anyway, so again, I appreciate y'all joining me. C. Beagle, Deplorable Rob, Packed Up Bullsheets, Edward Black, Jimmy Angel, Victor's Libertas. Oh, and there is at least one or two other people I think I'm missing. I have Beverly Cooks around somewhere, and I think there's another person around. So I appreciate y'all subscribing and staying subscribed. And yeah, boy, I'm tired. So after this video, I'm gonna go to bed. But y'all take care, and remember, that's your news of the day. If you didn't know, now you do. And also remember, love one another. Be safe, patriots. I guess let's try to, only use wholesome words, if you will. Okay? Alright, so that will be it for this special Sunday episode. Probably here somewhere between midnight and 5 a.m. And you'll have it when you wake up Sunday morning. Alright, so peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. God bless you. Mr. Nick B. for Good Morning USA. I'm out.